there are certain things that we need to stop doing. It's time to quit all that and now to focus on what we need to do in order to be successful, in order to be happy as people. Okay, we need to stop this.
Every single day.
Hi guys, it's Teresa Marie again. Thank you so much for joining me in my little corner here on YouTube, where I share all things skincare, makeup, or whatever is going on my mind as of that time. So guys, I shared this with you I think last week, that I wanted to take my channel into a different direction this year. I don't want to just come and just do my makeup or share my thoughts on makeup. I wanted to try and combine the two things that I love, chatting with you guys with whatever is going on my mind, as well as do my makeup today. So this is going to be a chit chat, getting ready with me as well. Okay, as you can see from the title, this is going to be things that I feel that we need to stop doing. We really need to stop doing these things in order for us to achieve our goals, whatever goals they may be. So I will be sharing those things as I do my makeup. So let me know what your thoughts are, and let's talk about it in the comments. Okay guys, so guys, let us get started. As you can see, I already primed my face, I've set my primer, color corrected, and I've already put my eyeshadow base. So let's get started. So guys, so I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette and get started with today's eye look as I chat with you guys. Okay, so guys, one thing that we're definitely living in 2019, the past decade, is that we're going to stop procrastinating, and I'm very, very guilty of this. I tend to leave things to the last minute and I end up rushing, and whatever I'm working on does not come out as nice as I would have wanted. This is something I'm trying to stop, and I'm working towards that. I've gone through a lot of self-help books, a lot of self-help articles, and paths to success. So this is what I'm going to share with you guys. Now, in order to combat this, it was suggested, and this makes perfect sense, that you find out why exactly you are putting the task off to the last minute. Why you do? Is it because you don't want to do it, or you're lazy, or you're scared, or you're overwhelmed? And to stop all that, to help you with that, it was advised that you compile a list, and I'm going to put this in the right context. Now, if your aim is to go back to school, or start a new course, or start a new profession, it was suggested that you compile a list of what exactly you want to achieve, and the steps you are going to go through to achieve that particular goal. For example, if you want to go back to school, step A, you have to do your legwork, you have to do your homework, you have to find out the schools that are within your area, that are within your budget, and the school that teaches the course that you are very, very interested in pursuing. B, you gather all your funds together. If it's a case that you don't have the necessary funds, what steps are you going to do to gather the funds? Are you going to go seek for a loan? Are you going to pick up extra hours at work? Are you going to do side gig, or are you going to ask your family members to pitch in and help you? C, complete your application and submit your application. So it was also suggested that you do one task every single, assign a time of the day, 10 a.m. for example. You get on your computer, or you go to your local library and start doing your homework and do your research to find the schools that teach the course that you would like to go to. If it's either about for your masters, or for your postgraduate, or for your doctorate, whatever it may be, you start doing a task a day at a certain time, and that will help you stop procrastinating. Okay. Okay guys, you can see I've already done my eyes, put my lashes. For now, I'm still gonna go back to my eyes, but okay, I just wanted to continue with the video. And for our foundation, you guys know my new favorite foundation is the Rain Beauty. Okay, I featured this in my video last week. Love this foundation, love it. Okay guys, so to the second thing that I would like us to stop doing and to live in 2020 is to stop disrespecting black women and stop insulting black women. There was a tweet sent out last week by some dude who referred to R&B singers Tiana Taylor and Ari Lennox as dogs. He refers to these women as dogs. And what got me very upset were the responses in the defense of that tweet. You had men and women saying such things like, "Oh, he's only joking. Oh, why are you guys being so emotional? Oh, it's not a big of a deal. That's people are allowed to like who they like." And what made me want to discuss this is Ari Lennox, one of the women that he referred to as a dog. She came on Instagram Live last week and she was so upset and she was crying, and she was just saying that why is it that it is our own kind, our own brothers, other black men who feel so comfortable referring to other black women as dogs, that you don't find any other race, you don't find other races, they don't refer to their women in such derogatory terms. And the fact that he felt so comfortable doing it and the defense that he got was what got me really, really upset. There's nothing to defend here. There's some things you just cannot defend. How would you feel if somebody referred to your mother or your sister or someone that you loved in such a derogatory term? And the fact that people find it so easy, and they didn't think it was a big, aren't we allowed to have preferences? It's okay, I'm not one to judge. You like who you like, love who you love, but don't bring people down in order to justify your preference. It's unconscionable, it's asinine, it's stupid. If you like you like, that's fine. And I think we need to stop doing this. And I was very glad that a lot of people came out in support of Ari and Tiana. This is not okay, because we have a generation of girls growing up who are beginning we need to instill they need to have a sense of self, know that they are also beautiful. They need to know that they also matter. People like this should not be, statements like this have no business in today's world. Time that we tell people that it is not okay and it is not right and it will not be tolerated. Okay, guys, so to our third item, we are definitely leaving using my sorry, by the way, my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast, by the way, is and the past decade, the struggle of ladies, and this is I'm going to focus this segment on my fellow ladies now. Married or single, struggle love is there. Struggle love is overrated, and I'm going to put this in the context that you'll understand. If you are single, okay, if you are single and you're with a dude who you guys have been dating for, like, let's just say 6 to 7 years, and he cheats on you, he doesn't have his shit together. And when I say he doesn't have his shit together, he doesn't work, he depends on you for everything. You pretty much pay, you are pretty much providing for him in every single way. You are giving him a place to live, he's staying with you, he give him money to go out and have drinks with his boys, he doesn't have a job, and you keep on supporting him in every single way, spiritually, financially, and you've been doing this for 6 to 7 years in the hope that, fingers crossed, he will finally get his shit together and he will be successful, really big, and you guys are going to be swimming in money, you guys are going to be okay. You just have to continue to support him in every single way. Young lady, no, I'm going to tell you now, pack your things and run for the hills. So you don't need a person draining you of your good years. No, it is not a thing. If you are with somebody who constantly gets into trouble with the law, or needs you to pay bail, needs you to pitch in for his business ideas, or to take care of his exes, or take care of his other children, needs you to take care of his child support payments, young ladies, let me be the one to tell you now, no, he's not for you. Your own, the person that God has chosen for you is somewhere in the front. It is not this person. Now, for the married ones, now that one is a bit tricky, because we all, like, if you are like me and you are from the African setting, Nigerian setting, that you always encourage that to stay in your home, that is the woman, that it is actually the wife who holds the home together. Now, in a situation whereby there is domestic violence in that area, I'm not sure that advice would work in that situation. If your husband constantly comes home drunk and he beats you in front of your children, or is abusive, or is verbally abusive, and you are constant, and you find yourself diminishing, you find yourself losing yourself, I will tell you that maybe it is time that maybe this marriage is not for you. Marriage is not for everybody, and do not be fooled by those who tell you that divorce, that nobody will want you anymore if you are a divorced woman. I think that is crap. I think that is archaic, and I think that these are things that we have to leave behind. These are ideals that have made other women literally die in their married homes, because they wanted to stay in their married homes, and they wanted to have this picture of perfection, that they have a perfect home, with the idea that their husbands are literally killing them by being abusive, and they are staying there. I'm not one to judge, but I would say, if you were my sister, or you were someone that I love, if such a person is physically abusive to you, and you don't find yourself growing together as a unit, and such a person is bringing you down, such as killing your spirit, literally killing your spirit by being physically abusive to you, I would suggest you look for certain avenues, or set those goals that we talked about initially at the beginning of the video. Have goals, have a goal in mind on how to remove yourself from that situation. If it means putting some money aside, if it means putting some money aside towards getting an apartment for your children, or relocating with your children, or leaving the marriage one way or another, because we've heard so many stories of women who have died in their homes because of domestic violence. We don't want that to be your case. The marriage, put some money aside towards getting you and your children, because they should be your priority right now. Get a house, an apartment for you and your children, or relocate with your children. Have a plan in motion. Look for a shelter, a women's shelter. Seek a support system. So to set my entire face, I'm going to use my Beauty Bakery flour best not bitter setting powder in the shade brown to set my entire face. For my lips, I use Park Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Lavish Gold. That's what I use for my lips. Okay guys, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I'm about to step out of the house now, go run my errands like the good girl that I am. But I'll do a quick recap of the things we are definitely leaving in 2019. We're living in the past decade. Okay, so we're going to stop procrastinating. We're going to stop insulting women, black women in particular, African American women in particular. We're going to stop referring to them with derogatory names. 3, struggle love is overrated. Struggle love is dead. We are definitely leaving that in 2019. That's it. I'm going to get up my soapbox now. Let me know if you like more videos like this, where I get on my soapbox and just spew whatever is on my mind as I also do my makeup. Okay, let me know if this works for you guys. Let me know if you guys like it. So I'm just gonna go grab my keys now and go run my errands. But thank you so much for joining me in my little corner here on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and most of us subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Let's talk about these issues in the comments. Okay, on to bigger and better things, guys. Mwah.